Hey there guys, it's Salis, and welcome back to Salis's Week of Pain. Time for another kick in the fandom, I think, with Finn and Jake's epic quest. Yeah, this is one of those games that came out because Adventure Time was really popular and there was a big rush to make video games, hence the reason why you've got stuff like Finn and Jake Investigators, you've got Finn and Jake's epic quest, Adventure Time Explore the Dungeon because I don't know, etc, etc. And Adventure Time is an amazing series. I love Adventure Time. And as you can see, they wanted to try and get every single character in from the first series. And then on the screen here, you've got a few characters that don't come in until quite a while later. Like, for example, you've got the King of the Fire Kingdom, etc, etc. But they play no part in this game because, like I said, it's all first series stuff in-game. Allow me to show you. Start a new adventure, but before we do that, let's hear the wisdom of BMO. Ah, BMO. I love you. We're going to be playing this on normal. And we're just going to start a new adventure because fuck it. Yeah. This is your level select screen, very old school Mario-esque.
Huh? What the glug's going on?
Crud, dude. Did we get sucked inside BMO again?
No, you didn't.
No, man.
This
Look,
is worse.
The entire land of Ooh has been turned into a video game.
Well, that would explain the floating islands.
Yes, it would, unfortunately.
I'm sure he'll have some kind of reasonable explanation.
Well, BMO isn't here, screw you.
A ransom note.
Blah, blah, blah.
If you want to see BMO again, bring me.
I do love the fact they managed to get the original voice cast back for these games, because it's probably the best thing about it.
That's what it says. That's the witch that cursed me with a chubby baby body.
Yes, it is, from the first series.
Since we're in a video game, try using the keys to move us around.
Yeah, basically the keyboard controls are a pile of old arse, but then again, so are the analog controls. It's still a pile of arse regardless. So, this does raise the question, how do you fuck up Adventure Time? Let's be honest, Adventure Time was already pretty fucked up. There was so much randomness that it was almost incredibly randomly generated on its own. But, yeah, this is basically all of your controls. You've got a light attack, a heavy attack, which you have to charge. And
hey, thanks, dude.
You can switch between characters. Now, this is one of the biggest complaints I have with this. You can play as Jake, who has the same attacks as Finn, essentially, but without the sword. Where's Jake's stretchy powers?
It's Finn time!
So you might as well play as Finn, because technically, because of the sword, Finn has the greater reach.
Tag me in!
And yeah, it's all about collecting coins, as usual.
It's fighting time!
And here we go, we're going to kill these,
Coins pop out of
the
guys'
pigs.
heads now. This world is nuts.
Yeah, if you don't remember the little piglets with the magic wands. Yeah, they were season 1. They came out of an evil bean sprout thing. Yeah, accuracy not needed. This game has almost no challenge. You just run along the set path, listen to the pre-recorded voice lines. You don't even have to particularly run towards the coins, they just get sucked to you like some kind of, like Finn has become magnetic. Die, pig! There we go. And it rains coins at you, and I'll show you why shortly. Yeah, again, I'm only using the light attack because the heavy attack just takes up time. And you've got a combat roll, like you need to fucking use it, because once you hit someone, much like in classic games like Golden Axe, it's a hard stun. I haven't met a single enemy in this game yet that's, like, even vaguely resistant to anything Finn has to offer.
The Enchiridion is full of secret spells and powers. But be careful, some pages could backfire.
Yeah, basically what this is saying is, you use the coins to buy the spells from the Enchiridion, which is Finn's hero handbook.
Tasty!
You eat things to regain health. pigs can't aim for shit. And another annoying thing about this, and this is again a very old school way of thinking.
Found respect. Opening chests, completing quests, and finding artifacts will give you experience points.
Oh yes, I'll get onto the RPG elements later on.
Experience points will level us up and make us the most epic heroes ever.
No, they won't, Jake. No, they won't. Not in this game, mate. Yeah, basically, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, you've got two characters. This is a very old school thing.
Hey, thanks, dude.
But they have one health pool.
Dude.
It's fin time!
And yeah, every time you change character, they will always say the same bloody thing, and they will always beg you to tag and switch. Again, I've never seen any reason to play as Jake. He has inferior range, the same amount of damage, and no stretchy powers. So yes. Smashy, smashy. Yep, you just hoover up the coins. And because everything here is based on floating islands, the only way to get between them is through magic portals. Now, of course, here is Keeper. Now, again, I don't know why they didn't get his voice actor, because his voice actor was, in fact... Americans will remember him very much as the Micro Machines guy, but not so much in the UK. And his specialty was talking really fast, which he pulled out for Keeper, and it worked amazingly. Right, let's go through the portal. We're portalizing to the next level. Right, we've portalized. Now, before we go too far into this level, I'm just going to pick this up. I want to show you something that I kind of like about this, but for kind of the wrong reasons. If you go too close to the edge and...
Whoa.
Yeah. Now, guess which classic pair of aliens they ripped that idea off from?
Hey, thanks, dude.
If you've never heard of Toe Jam and Earl, I feel really sorry for you. But yes, that's basically how you can go from one level to another, probably to look for more coins and like treasure chests and Enchiridion pages. But so far, the levels have been so simplistic. You run through them and you'll basically see them no matter what. And Keeper here is only here to tutorialise. And ironically repeat exactly what I was going to say. And indeed did say. Right, smashy, smashy. Yep, we're getting all this experience points. Why, I don't know. Because nowadays, of course, every game must contain RPG elements. Die, Chef. Chef Hawkins.
Oh yeah! Okay, we're meant to be. Oh, how I love thee. Collect keys to open up magical chests.
Yeah, you still get like bits like that where Finn breaks into song randomly. While the writing isn't bad. Oh look, it's the gnomes. Who like nothing more than destroying old ladies. For reasons. Although they're for some reason listed as fairies, they're clearly gnomes. At least by Adventure Time standards anyway, gnome. Right, the next enemy, I think I'll show you what the heavy attack's like, because, well...
Schmauzow!
It'd be a bad idea for me not to, considering it's part of the game, and I want to show you exactly how bad it is. Right, I'm gonna eat that pie.
Tasty.
Yeah, I'm guessing they're tree trunks apple pies. Aha, there you are. Yeah, you can charge it up while moving, and it doesn't actually hinder your movement speed at all. But as you can see, getting close enough to use it while it's charged. Yeah, that's it. That is literally it. That's just another sword swing. But I think it does the damage of essentially 2 sword swings, when you can use the light attack and get 2 of them in half the time.
Whoa.
Oh, don't fall off, Finn, thank you. Yeah, another thing that unlike Toe Jam, which is where they get that off from, once you end up on the edge, you're gonna fall. So the only way to, like, save yourself is to hope you get hit and it resets you. Which is kind of dickish, really. There we go. Try to use the heavy attack again. Right, pick up that page. Doop-de-doop-de-doop. And we currently already have 472 coins. Because yes, it is actually that easy. Now, you may be noticing the music in the background. If not, I'll hold my breath. Now, unlike Adventure Time, don't you think that is the most generic video game music ever made in the history of the universe? Right, that thing's weak spot is its crystal gem. So you gotta get around the back. Yep, I know, I've seen this episode too. Again, season 1. Go on, fall off! Why can't the same bullshit that affects me affect that? I don't mind kicking the brain beast down to level 1. Oh, look, there it is. Crystal gem weak spot. There we go. Eat an apple pie. Yeah, pick up one of those. Now, you may notice that, much like Dark Souls, those have been routed to the D-pad of the Xbox One controller. And yes, that is a magically resetting bear trap. I didn't even know they had bear traps in the land of Ooh. Oh god, another brain beast. Well, I'm not going to bother fighting it. There's no bloody point. I need to find an apple pie soon, though. This area is actually infested, by brain beasts. Oh, look, I leveled up. I don't need to find an apple pie. Again, taking all the challenge out of an almost challengeless game. Stop trying to brain me. It's the reason why I didn't really bother with school. I don't need braining. No, except for basic braining, but that was a good level in Psychonauts. Which was a good game! This is not. Yeah, apparently this game has combos. It's trying to tutorialize the combo system to me. I am just not interested. This game commits the cardinal sin of Adventure Time, of being less of an adventure and more of just the same shit over and over again. And that's not an adventure. An adventure would be going to like some of the wacky places they go to and doing some of the weird stuff they do, but this isn't it. Fighting the same monsters over and over again. Especially like if you've seen the show and you already know how to defeat most of these monsters, because like for example, the brain beast can only be attacked at its gem weak spot. And oh, come on. Stop turning round, I'm trying to kill you. And can I just say that's a really, really bad weakness for a creature to have. Not only is that the only place that you can injure it from, but also... Yep, apparently pigs can use shields now. They've leveled up too. But again, it's not that bloody hard to finish this.
I need some extra keys.
Right, fair enough. We need to go and find a key. I'm not leaving the level without the treasure. I want to at least do something Adventure Time-esque. But yeah, they have fucked this up. This is not Adventure Time. This reminds me of, like, the video games they play in Adventure Time. Like Adventure Master. Which, if that's what they were going for, then fine, but it's not. What they were trying to go for is Adventure Time. I mean, if they put those in as, like, mini-games between levels, that'd be kind of cool, but no, that would require fucking efforts. So yeah, if you are an Adventure Time fan, this is really, really painful. Because this is so not what Adventure Time is, or ever should be. I mean, I suppose it's a blessing that they do that. They let you see where you are when the terrain clips in the way. And indeed where the enemies are. So, I suppose we should be thankful they didn't fuck that up. But, seriously. Interesting combat would be great. It doesn't have to be hard combat like Dark Souls, but interesting combat would be good. Right, I'm going to buy some spells.
Cool. Hey, I can fly.
Cool. Right, I'm going to claim that treasure. Okay, and I've got the, I've got my mask on.
PB's Paintworks. Cool. Cool. Paintworks.
Oh, okay. So, basically, all the Enchiridion spells is stuff that modifies your sword swing. In my case, I've now got the most useless attack in the universe. Because these go off at such a really cockeyed angle, and I've got to hit them in the face. No, don't fall off, Finn. And I've lost my fox mask. Oh, they don't last long anyway.
Cool. Paintworks.
Yeah, that attack is bloody pointless. And can I point out, even though I bought all of those spells, like, en masse at once, still loaded. Yeah, the coin system in this, way too generous. And I mean, way too generous.
Tasty.
It's like, oh, you did anything. Have some money. To be fair, that's probably how a lot of countries are governed. So, props to you on realism there. I have no keys and I need to find one. But as we are rapidly approaching the end of the episode, seriously, these levels take about 10 minutes each. That's taking that piss. Random dead guy. Also, why are all the skeletons human? Isn't Finn like the only human in the world? I mean, I know there's some weird backstory stuff, but this is based on the first season. Like I said, this was released when there was a glut of Adventure Time stuff coming out because, well, Adventure Time's popular, people will buy. Them is the rules. Right, see what this thing does. Oh, that's actually the Enchiridion. Yep, I've got to find Enchiridion pages to unlock spells from that. Do. Boring. Seriously, this is so bad. And why is it, when Finn and Jake were rendered in 3D in a video game in the show, they looked a lot better than they do now? Now they look like cheap Adventure Time action figures. Probably bought in Poundland because they weren't official. It's horrifying. It's horrifying to think that people genuinely thought this was a good idea. And you know what? There's nothing more fair I can say about it, because they have essentially raped fun. They have ruined something that was already wacky and gave them a free license to do whatever with because of the nature of the show. And they decided, nah, a standard level by level brawler will be fine. It's cheap. And it feels it. While they've tried to keep the aesthetic, they haven't kept the aesthetic, if that makes sense. And that's about all I can say about it. This is just... It's another one of these fandoms that's just been harmed immensely by this game. The only thing that carries this is the voice acting, and that's about it.
Holy stuff!
Yeah, exactly. Holy stuff. Brilliant voice acting. I mean, the cast was always great. But this has been Finn and Jake's epic quest. So thank you all for watching. I've been Salis. I've just had my Adventure Time fandom raped, and I will see you next time.